This bell is all that's left of Gordon's Indian Residential School, which closed in 1996 after more than 100 years. The school was first run by the Anglican Church, then the federal government. It was home to so much physical and sexual abuse, the Truth and Reconciliation Commission called it one of the worst run in the entire residential school system.
It is my hope that one day we will be able to tell our children the whole story.
Chief Byron Bitternose announced the initial results from Phase 1 of its ground-penetrating radar search. 14 potential burial sites near where the school once sat. The search committee expects a lot more.
The school had access to 760 acres.
Ed Bitternose began this search nearly a year ago after 215 possible unmarked graves were reported near Kamloops Indian Residential School. More findings and more searches followed.
Well, we wondered where that kid went to.
Bitternose took part in a CBC documentary about the abuse and lingering trauma from Gordon's school.
It hurts to bring up the past.
A longtime school administrator was convicted of sexually assaulting 10 boys. Hundreds of former students later sued Ottawa for the abuse they had been forced to keep quiet.
Don't tell anyone.
But I was just so scared, and he kept telling us, if you say anything, it'll happen worse.
We've only completed the first 6 months of what will probably turn into a 10-year ongoing search. You can imagine we're dealing with 100+ years of history of the residential school here.
The search committee had no access to Anglican church records, and it didn't search near the Anglican cemetery, although oral stories suggest there could be children buried in this area. Bonnie Allen, CBC News, Meadow Lake, Saskatchewan.